wave in the world. You're locked into the tube, the corals below, and the white water's chasing you. You're close to the things men rate great.
Now, stand by Durban, East London, Maritzburg, the Wild Coast, and all of Capital Country for the most music power.
The sexy rock radio station you've always wanted is here.
With your host, Michael de Jager.
He rocks my world.
It is indeed the radio station you have always wanted, is it not? Yes, well, it's here, so get on with it. Rock on, dude. Rock Radio, the best of British, old chap.
Backdoor pipeline, the most dangerous wave in the world. You're locked into the tube, the corals below, and the white waters chasing you. You're close to the things men rate great.
Now, stand by Durban, East London, Maritzburg, the Wild Coast, and all of Capital Country for the most music power.
The sexy rock radio station you've always wanted is here.
With your host, Michael de Jager.
He rocks my world.
It is indeed the radio station you have always wanted, is it not? Yes, well, it's here, so get on with it. Rock on, dude. Rock Radio, the best of British, old chap.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce to you Nikki Brilliant, who is an amazing rock and roll legend.
Oh, great, Michael. I'm loving your show. And your music just rocks, Michael.
Hey, check who's here. It is Luke Allen himself. How you, man? Hope you're well. Long time, a very long time. Let's get this microphone where we can see it, where I can see the picture too, and I can say hello. How's it, guys? Jeez. So what's happened to this world? He's gone upside down, bro. Okay. Let's play some tunes now. I haven't done this for so long. It's just taken a while to get used to where everything is. Again. But I hope you guys are well. Oh, the camera's down here now. Say, does it? All right.
Didn't me.
Play some guitar music.
You just didn't.
Backdoor pipeline, the most dangerous wave in the world. You're locked into the tube, the corals below, and the white water's chasing you. You're close to the things men rate great.
Now, stand by Durban, East London, Maritzburg, the Wild Coast, and all of Capital Country for the most music power.
The sexy rock radio station you've always wanted is here.
With your host, Michael de Jager.
He rocks my world.
It is indeed the radio station you have always wanted, is it not? Yes, well, it's here, so get on with it. Rock on, dude. Rock Radio, the best of British, old chap.
Okay, if you just tuned in, you come to the right place. This is the Big Rock Show with your host, Michael de Jager. Yeah. Play that guitar, man. Yes, sir. So I made a guitar for you. Oh, yeah. Is just the greatest of all time, is he not? And this is for you. If you just tune in, there it is, the Big Rock Show. This is a bit of Van Halen for you. This is Jump. It's time to kick down, time to kick a bit of ass, time to have a bit of fun. And a jump. Play some drums for you now, because I got a kit behind me. Watch. Just move that out the way there. Gonna get it. Time to rock and roll, Briggs. Woohoo! Yeah! Insane, man, insane. Still sounds good over these headphones. Still sounds good on YouTube. The amazing Eddie Van Halen.
Backdoor pipelines, the most dangerous wave in the world. You're locked into the tube, the corals below, and the white water's chasing you. You're close to the things men rate great.
And now, stand by Durban, East London, Maritzburg, the Wild Coast, and all of Capital Country for the most music power.
The sexy rock radio station you've always wanted is here.
With your host, Michael de Jager.
He rocks my world.
I'm sorry, I had to play it. The most beautiful song ever written. This is Gary Moore. Getting myself all nice and tangled up here in the wires. So we're all working from home now, are we? Yes. It's quite fun, isn't it? Well, not really fun. I find that when I work from home, as I have done for many years, I'm much more productive than if I'm sitting in an office with, 50, 60 other people. I know it's, I don't mean that in a bad way. It's nice to have the company and have all your mates and workmates with you in that. I just find that it's a lot of distractions when you work in an environment with lots of people and sitting in the office, you know. You're going to get coffee from the coffee machine, water, go to the toilet, go and say hello to Fred, go and have a chat with this one, have a chat with that one. Whereas when you're at home on your own, you just get stuck in and don't do stuff, you know? So for me, it's a no-brainer, man.
Looking back
stay at home. Work from home is much better. Occasionally, there are times when you need to socialize with human beings, interact on a one-to-one, you know what I mean? But I'm cool. You get used to this lifestyle. It's very hard to then adjust when you know what I mean? You got to change that and do something completely different. So sometimes it's good to be outside the human race, you know. Listen to this man. Listen to this. Dude is amazing. It's the cleanest sustained note ever. Frilly bits. How cool is that? That's really good. The man had it. And I learned everything I know from this dude. What an amazing guitar player he was. Actually is. Because in my work, even though he left us from this earth, his music has never left my soul. Never. It's still there. So beautiful, man. So beautiful. Right, what are we doing? Am I putting this again on Facebook? Just saying. Okay, what's coming up? We've had the highest number of deaths reported in the UK today. 900 and something. Ridiculous. Almost 1,000 people in one day. This is serious shit, man. True. And you know what? People don't listen, man. They don't listen. The government is telling these people, stay at home. But what do? Get in their cars and they go for a surf. They drive down to the New Forest and want to go ride canoes up the river and shit like that. I mean, what don't they understand, you know? What don't they understand about the words, stay at home? Unbelievable. And they have it. They're all right. They have it and they get over it, but they give it to some poor old person who's got underlying health issues and that person dies. They don't care. They don't even know. You know? Sometimes people can be so... You know what? The thing is, you can't cure stupid. Which is a shame. But anyway. On to happier things. How's everybody been? You guys are still here. Luke, you're still here. Glenn, you're still here. Me, I'm still here too, bro. Woohoo! Let's talk a bit on the radio. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. In my brain, in my mind, in my soul, that guitar has spoken to me since the day I first heard that guitar play. And that guitar started playing way back when, in 1983, when I first heard Gary Moore play a guitar song. And somebody always came to me and said, you know, have you heard this guy called Gary Moore? I said, no, never heard of this guy, Gary Moore. Well, do you know Thin Lizzy? I said, yeah. Well, he's the guitarist for Thin Lizzy. Ah, right, okay. Typical me, you know what I mean? Just, and the same thing happened with Mark Knopfler when Patrick Broderick came to me and we were surfing off Fetchy's Pier one day. And he was sitting in his little yellow beach buggy and I pulled up next door to him on my XT500. Motorbike just to come and have a look at the wave, and he said, hey, have you heard this, Mike? So I remember taking my helmet off, putting my head to the car window and listening to Mark Knopfler play Sultans of Swing. And you know what I mean? It's like, hey, but there's no distortion on this man's guitar, you know what I mean? It's really, he said, like, it's very like countrified, you know? And I thought, well, give it a chance, you know what I mean? Give it a chance. And so I had to listen to Mark Knopfler and I thought, well, yeah. And he said, hey, have a listen to this track. And so I listened to another track, Mark Knopfler, and I thought, there's something here, man. There's something here. It's not my style, you know what I mean? I grew up on status quo and straight A, D, and E. That's me. I'm a hacker guitar player, man. I just play that. stuff. I've tried to improve over the years and learned a bit more of Satriani and all that kind of stuff. But I mean, in those days, we didn't have internet and we didn't have mobile phones, cell phones, whatever you want to call them. We never had any of that stuff. We had telephones where you dialed a thing, a round thing. So, and we didn't even have TV in those days. Oh, God. What are you talking about, man? South Africa, you never had TV in 1974. It only came to our beautiful country, and it was just one of those things, it's just the way of the world. But honestly, Mark Knopfler's guitar playing, like Gary Moore's guitar playing, opened my world, opened my eyes, matured my musical, I don't know what you want to call it, my appreciation of good music. And that's what Knopfler did for me. And this was the song. Yeah, the Sultans. Well, this is the backtrack, of course. Oh, almost. Park in meantime. Some of the music sing. So now, let's see if we've got one that's got the actual singing on it. Let's see. There you go. Mine too. He knows all the chords. I was always very bad learning the words, and I always got into trouble for singing the wrong words. All the people that know the words, and they come up to say, "Hey, Mark, you know what?" The worst was the Young Ones. Cliff Richard song, The Young Ones. Oh my God! I tried to learn the words, right? I practiced and then I go to sing it the first time. The first time I sing The Young Ones, I'm playing solo somewhere, and a pub down the south coast somewhere. And somebody comes, "Hey man, bro, you play lacquer, man." Oh, The Young Ones. You got the words all fucking wrong, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I know. But what can do? Let's have another beer. It's only a song. Oh, my latest trick. Wow. Rock and roll. And the Sultans, yeah. one thing I need to have a quick check. Play some Mean Mr. Mustard, Stranger in My Head. I've been doing a lot of jamming with Mark Belling on Sunday up in Durban with his band lately. Very nice. I love it when he plays this live. This is amazing. The wonderful Mr. Mark Knopfler.
You're listening to Durban Rock Radio. The rock radio station you have always wanted has arrived.
Okay, this one especially for my good mate, the legend, of course, Mr. Glenn Adams. He's requested this one. And this is Dire Straits. Your latest trick. Machapa! There you go, there you go. Such a cool song. Okay, we're going to switch across to a bit of Facebook Live.
Taxis and a home, only taking calls for care. Don't know how it happened. It all took place so quick. And all I can do is hang it to you and your latest trick.
So there we go.
The intelligence for you, 12 kids hanging off of my chain. Don't know how it happened. It all took place so quick. And all I can do is hand it to you and your latest trick.
So we are on live on Facebook Live. And we're of course on YouTube as well, as you can see. And having a lot of fun because we're all working from home. So I hope you're well. Hey! We've got all our friends over here parking off. And unfortunately on Facebook you won't be able to hear the music. But you can of course tune it to... Hey Mark, evening mate. Let me put those. I can't type to save my life. Evening. Hope you're well. I'm gonna put it quietly in the background. How's that, Mr. Smith? Hey, Clivey, my boy. So welcome to everybody on Facebook Live. So I'll just show you what... So there we are on YouTube. So there's a YouTube channel there. Guitarist TV on YouTube. If you fancy going there, you can hear the music as well. But in the studio here with me, I have to turn the music off. Otherwise I get into trouble from Facebook. Alright, I've got to talk a bit on the radio there. Hold on a sec. Okay, hold on a sec. Okay, if you just tuned in, a warm welcome to you. Michael de Jager on the radio with you on Durban Rock Radio. Hey, hey! This is the wonderful Stevie Vai. Okay, so we're all working from home. Studio from home, yay! Nothing wrong with that, bro. That's alright. Got a software here that does the business for us. We're of course streaming on Guitarist TV on YouTube. And you can see us, we're doing it right there. So, looking alright, man. Looks alright. Seems like it's doing the job. It's amazing what happens in the world when we have to do something. You know, when you don't have a choice. You can go and sit in some fancy studio somewhere, or you can sit at home and do this. Well, that's cool, man. As long as the music is there, the music is good. I can hang out with my pals on Guitarist TV and YouTube. Great, you okay? Bad stories here in the UK. I know, my wife was just telling me something like 900 and something people died in one day. In one day! It's just insane, man. I just can't. But this is happening every day. 800-900 people die, you know. My brain is just... Oh, man, you know. And you know what, I was just saying a bit earlier on. There's still people that will go out. Go out. Why? You want to go out to die? Why? It's mad. You know, I'll only go to the shop if I really have to. When the milk is down to that much, okay. Put the mask, put the gloves, put the hat, put the jacket, everything. Go to the shop, walk straight in, get my things, walk straight out. And walk other side of the road when people come up. I don't want to catch that shit, man. I don't. And I'm sure nobody does. You know. Hey, how you, Charles? All the way from Durban. How you, my bro? Wow. Lovely to have you tune in. Fantastic. I need to put the YouTube details here. Okay, yeah, all right, I'll do that. I just need to, I'm going to just turn you around for a second. So that's where we are right now. Give me 1 second, I'll just copy the link. Okay, there's a little link for the YouTube. Hope you got it. You got the YouTube link? Okay, that's cool. So, as you know, on Facebook, I'm not allowed to play music. So that's why you'll hear dead silence when I'm talking to you on this Facebook Live. But if you want to hear the music, please go to the YouTube channel. I'll post the link again, and I've got to talk now, so this is going to be good timing. There's the link again. All right, here we go. Okay, I've got to put this down for 1 second. Hold on. I normally have a stand for that, but I think it's better. Oh, this guy's amazing. He's such a good guitar player, man. He's just insane. Whoa. See if that works. No, that's not gonna work. Okay, I'll get to you in a minute. Let's just do this.
Hawaii.
Hey, we just tuned in. This is Durban Rock Radio.
The most dangerous wave in the world. You're locked into the tube, the corals below, and the white waters chasing you.
Cornell, Marie,
You're
how's
close
it?
to the
Cornell, how you
things
been?
men rate great.
Now, stand by Durban, East London,
Last day on the
Maritzburg, the Wild Coast, and all of Capital Country for the most.
I think we're going to
music
play
power.
some...
The sexy rock radio
we're going to play some
station
rock and roll
you've
right
always
now.
wanted is here.
With your host,
Are you ready
Michael
for
de
this?
Jager.
Are you ready for
He
this?
rocks
I am.
my world.
Okay, now it's time for some real rock and roll. This is Led Zeppelin. And this is rock and roll. Hey, if you just tuned in, warm welcome to you. The Big Rock Show on Durban Rock Radio. Give me some, mate. Give it. Oh, man, this is so cool. There we go. I should have been a drummer. I must tell you, I bought a drum kit. Let me see if you can see it. Oh, it's a bit dark back there. It's a bit dark back there, but I'll show you the drum kit. Hold on a sec. Oh, yeah. Okay, right. All right, hold on a sec. Put some more light. Yeah. So there it is. Well, I love to play this kit, man. I love to play it. Sometimes I play it with the radio. Should I play with the radio? Alright, we're ready. Okay, I'm gonna play with the radio, right? I'm quite cocky as a drummer, hey? I tell you what's so hard is to try and staying in time. Oh man, I have no sound on Facebook. Yes, I'm afraid not, Stu. The rules don't let me They don't allow me to play music on Facebook. But you can tune in to Guitarist TV on YouTube. I'll post you the link. Yes, so this is the link I've just posted there is the Guitarist TV channel on YouTube, and there you can see it there. So that's where we're broadcasting right now, and it's everything's going out. Sound, the vibes, everything. There's a nice little chat section there that you can see as well, which is quite cool. Oh, you are watching YouTube, and you can't hear any sound. Ooh. Let me see, I need to test this. No, I can hear. There's good sound on YouTube, mate. Okay. Woohoo! Right, I've got to talk. Fantastic. What a great album that is. Absolutely incredible. Okay, let's just calm things down a fraction. This is a good friend of mine. His name is Mr. Larry Carlton. He's taught, he was Steve Lukather's teacher for a long time as well. So, really great guitar player. A cool song off one of his albums called Night Crawler. You're right there, Stu. Have you got sound there, mate? Hey, Kevin. I recognize your surname, Kevin. Mr. Paul Venus. Yes, definitely. New Forest High School. That's the one, 100%. Shot. Ah, that's lekker, man. It's so lekker. I think I can turn this. I'm not sure what happens if I turn it this way. Can't turn. Okay. Alright. I've got a little thing saying me that I'm not allowed to turn the phone while I'm recording, so apologies. I have sound on YouTube and Facebook. That gets you. Good to hear that. I always get a bit worried when sound goes pear-shaped, you know what I mean? Well, there's so much technology here. You know, we've got the iPad going, we've got a laptop going, we've got the iPhone going, mixers over here, wires everywhere. It's mad. And I'm at home by myself. There's no producer, there's no sound engineer, there's no nothing, you know. We just do it ourselves. My sound engineer is a guy called Glenn Adams. And you know Glenn. So he's my sound engineer, producer. He's the one that tells me, hey, turn the bass down, bro. Turn it up, turn it down, whatever. So everybody's okay. Everybody's surviving, staying away from this coronavirus shit thing. Drives me mad, man. I'm so worried about my family all over the world, you know. I've got kids in Australia, I've got children in New Zealand, I've got children in Southampton, another one in Bristol, and yeah, it's really worrying. And I'm not the only one, I'm sure everybody's like that. You know, luckily I don't have my mom and dad, well, luckily, you know, my old folks are long gone, so. But a lot of people have grannies and grandpas and that, and you know, very concerned about the old folk and looking after them. So you guys, please don't go out, man. Stay home. Stay home. You know what I mean? Some idiot will walk past you and cough snot all over you, and that's it. You're done. You got it. Well, I mean, a lot of people survive this thing, eh? But a lot of people don't. And in the UK, 980 something people died today. Scary, man. Scary shit. Scares the life out of me. So please, look after yourselves, eh? Look after yourselves big time, man. And I really don't want to read about my friends, losing my friends. We lose enough people through natural causes, you know. We don't need to die early. So please look after yourselves, gentlemen and ladies. I've been hanging out on a Facebook as usual, but there's a couple things. There's a group on Facebook called South Beach something or the other, and a lot of old New Forest guys have been putting up things about this and the other. And I've seen some Bernie van der Merwe. Does anybody remember Bernie van der Merwe? Yes, the name. He's in Australia, and you know, him and I got into so much shit at primary school. We were so naughty. Oh my god. Hey, Fatlands. Hey, my bro. So if you're thinking about wondering why you can't hear any music on this channel, it's because we're on the YouTube over there. And that's the link for YouTube. Guitarist TV on YouTube. I just got to talk a little bit here. Hey, if you just tuned in, you're listening to Durban Rock Radio. Michael de Jager behind the microphone. We played this one a bit early on. And a request to play it again. This is Thin Lizzy, Out in the Fields, featuring Gary Moore on the guitar. Michael, Mr. Tandy, how are you, bro? I hope you're well. Good to see you. Hey, Mark, you're lucky you got off that ship just in time, bro. I'm telling you now. You don't want to be stuck on that ship with that corona shit, you know what I mean? So I hope you're well, Michael. Staying at home, staying away from the human race until it all gets cleared out, eh? Ines, how's it, Ines? All good. That's good, my man. Yeah, we're surviving this side, eh? We're quarantined, we're staying inside, not going out, only if I have to. Just to get food and milk, coffee and tea and shit like that. Toilet rolls when you can find them. Mad, man. Absolutely mad. Hey, Trev. There's my boot. My boot just sent me a WhatsApp telling me he's watching me on YouTube. Yay, my bra. I haven't spoken like this for so long. You know, we haven't done this for so long. It's I think I need some wine or a beer or something. Hey Trev, listen, do me a favor, but send Karen a WhatsApp and tell Karen, please take Mark a glass of wine. She can't hear me, she's downstairs. Or somebody message Karen. So the Mark is dying of it. Thirsty here, man. Dry throat. Throat is dry, bro. Hello, David. Good evening. Good evening. Lovely to have you on the show, man. And I did stop doing this for a long time because things have got a bit out of hand at work, you know, lots of things going on. And then a couple of guys have said, you know, hey man, make a plan now. Come play some music on a Friday night again. Yeah. Okay, let's do it. So here we are. And we're going to make some tunes until, I don't know, another hour or so. I've got, what's the time? 8:45 here. So, if you need a link to find it on YouTube, I'll just put it here. Alright, there we go. Jeez, Stu, that's serious, man. Hey, I salute you, my man. I tell you, you guys are risking your lives, running essential services. Right, let's go this. Okay, if you just tuned in, it's Michael de Jager. It is, of course, Durban Rock Radio. This is Al Atkins. The little tune he wrote for Judas Priest. This is Cradle to the Grave.
Such a sad situation. All my life has been one long temptation. Hell's rebel, hell by vengeance. They see one day that I will pay the penance.
Hey, Villa. There's my sister from another mother. Hey, sister. How's things in sunny New Zealand?
From the cradle to the grave. Through all hell and high.
Hey, Villa is...
and this challenge that I
hey, Robert, my cousin. Yeah, no, we're fine, eh? We are locked down as well, same as South Africa. Only go out for essentials. The funny thing is, yeah, we're allowed to buy alcohol, cigarettes, anything you can find in the shop you can buy. Nobody checks your shopping if it's only essential stuff. You can buy whatever you want. I don't know if it will change, but from what I'm, with the numbers today, 980 people dead, I think by the time Boris comes back from hospital, he'll make more changes, and there will be more stricter. So you will only be allowed out, I'm sure, I don't know for sure, but I have a feeling that we will have the same kind of restrictions as you guys have in South Africa. Because people here just don't listen. They just do not understand stay at home. Stay by the fucking house, you know what I mean? Don't go out. Do you understand? Do you understand? Yeah, I understand. They get in their car and they go and ride a canoe down the river. You know what I mean? Or go take a walk for a dog for a walk in the New Forest, which is like an hour away. They just, I don't know. You can't fix stupid, man. You know what I mean? Some people just don't listen, and then they make other people sick. They infected. They go out. They meet some old person working on the floor, and they kill him. And that's the real thing. So it's those kind of people that are spoiling it for everybody else in the UK, in my humble opinion. And it makes me angry, The cafe won't even sell you a broom. Yes, today. No, Sainsbury's won't stop you from buying anything. You buy whatever you want. But I think that will change. I think from Tuesday, because it's like Easter weekend. So Monday, Friday, Monday, we're off. But I think next week, things will change. Okay, so in New Zealand as well. Just going to read you what Billy said. Hectic, bro. Yeah. That's right, eh? That's right, exactly right. Robert, I'm telling you. So really, I gotta talk. Hang on a second. Hey, if you just tuned in, warm welcome to you. It's Michael de Jager on the radio. I'm getting involved in conversations on Facebook Live here, and it's true. We can talk about it quite openly here in the UK, people just don't listen. You know what I mean? Every day on the BBC News, on ITV News, on Channel 4, and everything. How's it, Lauren? There's, on the news and everything, they keep on saying, so please, people, stay at home. Don't go out to the shop. Don't take your dog unless you really need to, And don't take your dog for a walk in the New Forest, which is like 2 hours drive away. I wanted to take a walk to Catherine's Hill, which is, it's not walkable. You got to get in the car and go there, but it's only 5 minutes down the road. And my missus said, no, you can't do that. You know what I mean? That's not in your area. So you should only be able to travel, you should only go to places which are like in the immediate vicinity. So you're allowed to go and do two things. One, to go to the shop to get essential foods. And number two, you can go for exercise, right? How's it, Linda? Linda Trollop, how are you, man? Oh, wow. Long time no see. And Lauren too, so long time. I'm fine, man. I'm keeping well. All of us here, we're all surviving, We're all locked down like everybody. And Velia just told me, in New Zealand, they are under lockdown as well, but they're allowed to buy cigarettes and alcohol if you can afford them at $40 a packet. Oh my God. But in New Zealand, only 2 deaths so far. So fancy that. That's amazing. That's really amazing. In England, 980 something people died today. It's just beggars belief. One of the most advanced countries in the world, and they got almost one of the highest death rates. I think it's probably because there are so many people living on top of each other in London. The population is so dense, and of course there is some speculation about vaccinations. In South Africa, it's compulsory to have a TB vaccination, and I don't know how true this is, but it could be just coincidence or not. But in India, not so many deaths, and people are living on top of each other. In South Africa, 28. Look, Robert just told me, 28 people, and people are living at Kailicha on top of each other. And then in where else is it compulsory? I think in, I don't know where else it is, but in England, it's not compulsory. You don't have to have a TB injection. In America, you don't. There's no compulsory vaccinations. I have a feeling, it's only my personal opinion, it's not gospel truth, that the BCG TB injection is saving South Africans from getting this coronavirus. And anybody who's had a TB injection, a BCG, whatever they call it, I think that might be the thing that saves your life if you have had that injection when you were a baby. I've still got the scar, and lots of South Africans walk around with a scar on their right shoulder from having that injection. So we don't know. But let's just say it is possible that this thing could be saving lives. But that's just speculation on my part. But the main thing is, just because you've had the injection, don't take it for granted that you're going to be safe. Just listen to what the government says. The government, Boris Johnson, bless his heart, he's been stuck in hospital. He's taken one for the team. And, I know Boris. I've filmed him. I've interviewed the guy. He's a brilliant man. He's intelligent. He knows what's going on. And honestly, you just listen. If he says stay at home, don't go out, then you just flipping well stay at home and don't go out. There are still reported over 1,000 private parties in Manchester alone. 1,000 private parties. People are still having jaws together, all coming around and infecting each other. Isn't it a wonder that they're passing it on? It's just, it beggars belief that people can be so stupid that when they don't think it's serious. I'll never get it. Next thing they know, boom. Maybe they'll never get it, but they'll give it to somebody else. Some old toppy walking down the street with asthma, he gets it and he's dead, It's just bizarre. It's just really bizarre. But the main thing is, all my friends on Facebook here, that even that we've been away for I don't know how long and we've come back again and we're doing the show again. You guys are all good and strong and healthy, and you're made of substance, man. And I'm so proud of you. Well done. And I think it's brilliant. And it's hard staying on your own, isn't it? It's hard, especially if you're single. If you're a single person living on your own in a place, doesn't matter how nice the place is and how many. You've got TV and internet and all that. You're still alone. You're still by yourself, and that's not nice. And hello, Tracy. Hello, my sweetheart. How are you? I hope you're well. It's so nice to have you come and say hello here with us all. And Tracy's a single lady. I've known her for many, many years, and such a lovely lady. Been through a lot of things, heartbreaking things in her life. And honestly, Tracy, I take my hat off to you. I've lived on my own, and it's before without any company at all. It's really hard. So never mind. We're all here together, and we're okay. We're looking after each other, and we're going to look after each other forever and a day. That's it. That's my promise to all of you. I'm always here, and if you ever need me, you know where to find me. So I'm always on Facebook, and I'm sure the same is for you guys. If you need anything, you just drop me a line on Facebook, send me a private message, whatever you need, let me know. I spoke to one of my colleagues, one of my colleagues in London. He's an Indian guy. He's from Sri Lanka. Now in Sri Lanka, they have the TB injection compulsory as well. And I said to him, so where are you, And he said, I'm in London. I live in a flat all alone. I'm by myself. He's got a beautiful flat, in the middle of London, sort of, I don't know, near the Docklands and that. And honestly, cheers, Robert. Look after yourself, my bro. Thanks for popping in, Look after yourself. Stay safe, my man. Stay safe. Thanks appreciate that. And anyway, I said to this guy, are you okay, man? He said, I'm very lonely, I'm by myself, and I get depressed and all that. Even though you're talking to people on Facebook and all this kind of thing, but not this way, not one on one, where we talking face to face on Messenger. So anyway, he was really struggling, and I didn't realize that he was actually struggling. He's really struggling mentally, And so I sat and spoke to him for a long time, and we just had a good old one-to-one chat, a good old laugh, a smile. It's tough times. And I asked him, have you got enough food? And he said, no. I said, are you serious? Have you got no food? I said, I've got no food, Mark. I'm in the middle of London and I've got no food. I said, why not? He said, well, there's a shop down here. There's they call it a co-op shop just down the road from me, but the shelves are empty. We're in Winchester. We're about an hour and a half away, 2 hours, 2.5 hours actually from London, door to door. And our shops are some of the shelves are empty, but most of the shelves are full, and you can get food. You can get vegetables. You can get bread. You can get anything you want. You can get a bottle of wine. Most of what you need, you can get. But in London, because there's such a massive, huge population of people in such a small area, those little shops, their stock gets wiped so quickly. It's gone. It comes in and it's gone. So people that are living in those high-density areas in London are really struggling to get food. And I said to him, listen, man, send me your shopping list. Email me your shopping list. I'll go down and order the food here. I'll buy the food for you, and I'll put it on a courier, and the courier will take it to you. And so, he said actually he's just spoken to one of his family, and they're going to do exactly that for him. So can you believe it? There's that situation in the middle of a place like London, where there's so many modern technology and all the. But I have found too, walking in London, when you just want to buy a sandwich, you just want to buy a sandwich. I just want a cold drink and a sandwich. Where can you buy it from? You're walking down the high street and Regent Street. Where do you buy something like that from? You can go and sit and have a coffee at Costa, and a hamburger, not a hamburger, like a toasted sandwich or something. But if you don't want to do that, you just want to, it's really difficult to find a Tesco's takeaway or a Sainsbury's, a grocery shop, something like a little Pick and Pay or a Spa or something like that in the middle of London. It's very hard to find those kind of things. So there we go. But it's nice to know that you guys are all okay. And to everybody who's listening in on the radio, I hope you guys are all right. And it's just wonderful that I'm able to make contact with my friends on Facebook. And Colin Openshaw, hello, my mate. Hey, it's good to see you, man. I tell you, Meryl Pascoe, oh my God, Streatham Crescent hooligan. No, you're not a hooligan. You're a very nice lady. And we were hooligans, yes. But and Graham Boyle, hey, hello, my man. Hey, Graham. Graham ran many ladies' nights at Cape Rock for us back in the day. I loved it, man. We had so many good times. Aid, my bro, Aid Badland, drummer from our tour to New York City. Hey, what a magical tour we had with Al Atkins. I'm all good. Aid. So touch wood, we're still strong and healthy, man. Strong and healthy. Staying inside, not going out. Just following the rules. That's it. That's plain and simple. It's that's the way. That's what you got to do. You just got to buckle down and do it. It's hard. It's flipping hard, I tell you. And for you with little kiddies, it must be even harder. Keeping those children occupied, 24/7. Hey, man. I have to take my hats off to you guys as people that have got little kiddies and also are trying to make a living and make ends meet. Colleen Smith, hello Colleen. All safe here, Colin? Lekker, good. That's good. You're not allowed to go surfing either. I see they arrested 2 oaks that went surfing somewhere in South Africa. It was on the news here. Unbelievable. Or somebody put a video on. No, actually, it was on BBC News. 2 surfers were surfing somewhere in South Africa and they got arrested for surfing. Only in South Africa. Hey, my man. Unreal. I mean, there are those kind of doers here as well. You know what I mean? They clean their car, put their canoes on top and go down to the New Forest and go canoeing in the river. And hey, Colleen, I hope you and Andre are well. Linda, how's it? Mark, is that a special friend? That's really nice, man. We had so many, J Bay. Hey, is it J Bay? Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, no, you can't do that, eh? I thought, well, you're not interfering. You're staying your distance, Nothing wrong with going to have a wave, but apparently you're not allowed. So you can see what I do with my surfboard, Colin. A waste of a surfboard, bro. Bench press with my surfboard. Thank you, all good and fine. Love to you and Corin. Thank you, Colleen. Fantastic. Love to you and Andre too, man. I hope you guys are staying strong and come through this. We'll get through this. We will. You just got to fuss bait. Nah, there's one thing that South Africans are good at is fuss bait. I know that from army days. Yeah, that's one thing. We are one of the toughest nations on earth. Absolutely. Fuss bait's one thing that we can do. We learned to do it as troopers. Yeah, back in those days. It was just... so anybody in the army, anybody that's done service in the MOD or police force or anything like that, they know. They won't know what fuss bait means here. They won't know that is, it just means hang in there. You can hang in there. Just hang in there. You can. For sure. Absolutely. Okay, I'm going to have to play some music here. People are going to get bored of me just talking. So I think we should play something nice like maybe a bit of Bon Jovi, We always used to get a request for this song. This is a beautiful song which... which is decided okay. It's too hard. Have you ever done that? You pick a song that you want to play and something else plays. No, you probably won't have done that, but it's just because I'm trying to do it. Okay, hold on one second.
The most dangerous wave in the world. You're locked into the tube, the corals below, and the white water's chasing you. You're close to the things men rate great.
Now, stand by Durban, East London,
let's try to play some Joe
the Wild
Bonamassa.
Coast, and all of Capital Country for the most music power.
The sexy rock radio station you've always wanted.
Just got to line up a few
is
songs.
here.
With your host, Michael de Jager.
He rocks my
There we
world.
go. Okay, we just tuned in. Warm welcome to you. This is Mr. Joe Bonamassa. And hanging out with us on Durban Rock Radio tonight. This is a cool tune called Prisoner, which is a little bit how we feel right now in this lockdown. I think I'm getting something there. All right, here we go. Joe Bonamassa and Prisoner. I just asked my good wife for a beer. There we go. Hey, wifey, yes. So I've just put in an order for a beer because it is Friday night, of course. So, hi, wifey. I love that joke. I love that. No beers. Oh, no beers. Why not? No, we can have beers, yeah? No beers in South Africa. Yeah. But today we went did a little bit of shopping. Well, I didn't. We can't go together anymore. We can't go two up to the shop, one at a time. And Corin went and got us some Budweisers. It's just wrong. No drinking alcohol. Wow. Lucky you, Mark. How's it, Anthony? Yeah, no, we still... I mean, I don't drink a lot of beer, to be honest. I like my wine. But I haven't had beer for so long that I thought, I've got to have a beer today. I've got to have a beer. I don't know why. Just, when you get that craving. It's got prohibition. Oh my God! South Africa's wow. If you had to stop people drinking in this country, there'd be a riot here. If you had to tell them, it's bad enough you can tell them, hey mate, you can't go to the pub. Oh, there we go. So, I'll see if I can get this in the picture. No. It's reflecting too much. It's a Budweiser. Woohoo! Alright. Here you can see. That's better. Not my craving for it. Sorry, I just got to take a sip. I've been talking for so much. Oh Lord, that is so beautiful, I have to tell you. I do enjoy a beer every now and again, and I do miss my castle. There's just times where you feel like a castle, Choke on it. Thanks, Trace. Shot. I love you. Oh dear. Anyway, Luke Allen is back on the case. A good black label. Mark Tandy says a good black label. That's not, Mark. I got so trashed on black label once, bro. And I think that put me off forever. And TJ Terry says our stores are well stocked. I'll get beer soon Saturday morning. Woo, back here. Love you too. Yay! Always have, always will. Well, sure. So there we go. Actually, my brother-in-law in Johannesburg said to me, my stock of alcohol has just arrived. And I went, hang on, hey? How come? He knows somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody who owns a shop. So they do scallop delivery, you know. I mean, what can you say? But honestly, you know, when you really feel like a nice glass of wine, I had a nice glass of wine for lunch today. We made a braai outside, made lekker fire, got some buri. So about 2 weeks ago, when we got paid, I phoned my butcher. Essential service, you know, these guys are open. And I said to him, please, Charles, can I send you my order? So I texted him my order. 3 kgs of boerewors, bro. I had to. And Karen is saying, you can't eat 3 kgs of boerewors. I said, I can. Watch me. And of course you don't eat it in one shot, no. So we cut it into sections. So we cut it into 500 grams and split it. We each have 250 grams a night. So plenty. And it's not a lot. It's like 2 sausages each. Okay, I just got to talk a bit here. Hold on. The wonderful Joe Bonamassa. And he's singing our song for us tonight. He's singing about Prisoner. And we do feel a bit like prisoners on lockdown. Going back to YouTube. Okay, Bruce, no problem. So Luke is looking for some violent Soho or some 6 a.m. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you just tuned in. One of my favorite guitarists of all time. I wonder who it could be. This is Mr. Joe Satriani. Aha! I met Joe in 2006. He launched Guitarist TV for us. And this is Flying in a Blue Dream. Hey, we just tuned in. Where's your beer? Have you got a beer? Nah? Okay, don't worry. I'll sort you out. No problem. So I've got to push a button to talk here. So, right, now I just need to set something up for the next ad break. So we come down here, and then you have to have a sip of some beer. And now I've had a request from our friend Luke for some 6 a.m. So let's see if I can do this one-handed. Ooh. Fancy that. Let's come up. And I know exactly which one I'm going to play, because this is one of my favorite songs. And okay, Luke's sons also want some Violent Soho. Violent Soho. V-R-O-L-E-N-T. My bro, I don't have any Violent Soho. There's nothing in the database here. Maybe you want to talk to Mr. Glenn, our friend Glenn Adams. See if he can rustle up a few MP3s in the email. Send them my way and I'll pay them for you, bro. Anyway, so there we go. So coming up is going to be a couple of tunes for my friend Luke and Eugene straight on. How's that, Eugene? Hey, bro. Welcome aboard. So I'm going to just share this link with a few people. Let's see if I can do it from here. Oh. My left hand's getting a bit numb. So let's see. This just goes like that. Oh, I see it. So you can't share link. What can you do? What's the plus? Choose your live video. Right, so I'll invite Patrick. great to see you. Gotta get some shutdown now. Bye for now. Great to see you too, Tracy. Well, I didn't see you actually, but great to hear from you. Look after yourself. Big loves your way, eh? Stay strong. You need anything, you find me, right? Promise, eh? Love you. Bye. Alright, we're going to make our way to South Africa this year. As soon as this coronavirus shit is finished, I'm on a plane. Alrighty. Okay, all good? Everybody here on the Facebook is alright? That's good. And I know people have got things to do on a Friday night in South Africa. It's a lot later. So what's the time here? 9:15, so it's 10:15 in South Africa. So I do appreciate you coming on and saying hello. I really do. Thank you very much. It's lovely to see you. That you're all okay. Right, this is a little song that goes out to my friend Luke. This is 6 a.m. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna knock off now because it's been a long night for me as well. And St. Alvin Lee and Soho. Shot, brilliant, thank you. Look after yourself, Colin. Stay safe, bro, please, man. Let me see if I can get big. I've just started Outlook. It might crash things, but so everybody, I've got to leave you. Love you and leave you. Thank you so much for hanging out with me on this Messenger Facebook thing. Look after yourselves, please. Look after yourselves. I ask you nicely. Please stay safe. Stay home. I love you with all my heart. Please look after yourself. Bye bye. So just hang in 2 seconds and we'll have those songs lined up for you guys for sure. of my favorite bands from the West Midlands. This is Diamond Head. And one of my favorite tracks off one of their albums. This is called The Planet and Me. Okay, what's happening? I haven't been talking much, sorry. Listening to some cool tunes. But I've got two brand new songs which have just arrived from our producer, Glenn Adams, and I hope you like them. I've never heard these songs in my life, and I hope you're going to like them too. And it's been a great night. Thank you so much, everybody on YouTube, for hanging out with me. Love you guys, man. So nice to be welcomed back after a 2-3 month break. It's awesome. Stay strong. I keep trying. So you see that door behind me there? It's one of those bars that goes across it, so you can do chin-ups. And I made a complete tit of myself the other day. Filming a thing, yeah. Filming how to do a chin-up. As if people don't know how to do a chin-up. Oh, such a jerk sometimes too. But it was funny, and the whole thing came away. I went 1, 2, 3, I got to 6, and on the way down, the thing came away on my ass. Off. Yeah, that's something that you want to do when you're 60. But what the hell? I have to tell the story. One of the greatest rock and roll bands from the West Midlands, ladies and gentlemen, that was Diamond Head. The Planet and Me, featuring my good friend Brian Tatler
the sexy
on
rock
the guitar.
radio station you've always wanted is here.
With your host, Michael de Jager.
He rocks my world.
Okay, so number 1, coming your way. This is Alvin Lee. And a beautiful song, Lost in Love. Special thanks to Glenn Adams for this one. wave. Hey! How's it, Linda? Hopefully you've tuned in. And here's to you all. It's thirsty work, this. I've been here since about 6 o'clock, I think, 3 hours. But it's been so lekker. It's been so lovely to be back here again. I've only just read some of these comments on Facebook Live, and honestly, they're hilarious. Tracy Vickers, staying at home, perfectly boba, and patting myself on the back. I love it. Oh no.
To Durban Rock Radio. The rock radio station you have always wanted has arrived.
So, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for me to go. Thank you so much for tuning in. And to everybody on Guitarist TV, thank you so much. We're going to take us out tonight with a song by a band called Hungry Ghost and a beautiful song called Violent Soho. Thanks for the heads up on the song, Bobby. Thank you, Luke. Good luck with your jamming in Johannesburg too, with that dude from Mean Mr. Mustard. Hope it goes well. I guess you won't be doing that anytime soon, though, with the lockdown. But I got a kitchen now, bro. I got a bass amp, got a guitar amp, everything's organized. So next time in the UK, let me know. We are recording are recording a new album, but we had to stop because you can't go to the studio. No, it's not allowed. So that's we try to do as much as we can, like remotely, you know. But hey ho, this is not going to last forever, man. You know what I mean? We're going to be out of this by what, in April, May, somewhere around there. So it's just stay strong, participate. We can do this. We'll make sure that we just stay in touch with everybody. I'll do the show every night if I have to. 7 till 9 every night. I don't mind. I'm happy to do that. It keeps you safe, gives you something to focus on. I'll do it every night, no problem. It's been a great evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for hanging in with me. Love you lots. Cheers. Bye. And to take us out, I'm sorry, I couldn't resist it. This is Gary Moore and our empty rooms. Amazing song. This bit, of course, too.